I'm Jim Smith, USG of Committees for MSUMUN, and today's lesson is going to go over yields and the motion of right of reply. Yields during speeches can take one of three forms. The first and the most common is yielding to the chair. When a delegate yields to the chair, they cede the rest of their time and it simply goes away. It doesn't get used by anyone else. When a delegate yields to questions, they open up the remainder of their speaking time to responses to questions, which is to say, other delegates will ask them questions and only the speaking delegate's response time will be counted against the overall speaking time. Finally, there is yielding to another delegate. If you have, say, a minute speaking time and you only speak for 35 seconds, you can yield to another delegate and they are allowed to speak for the remaining 25 or whatever fraction of that they'd like. One thing that is not permitted is what is known as a secondary yield, which is when a delegate that has been yielded to by another delegate already attempts to yield to questions or to yet another delegate. This is not permitted. Finally, there's the motion of right of reply. Hopefully this won't come up too often, but here's the essence. If a delegate feels that their personal honor or that of their assigned country has been grievously impugned by another delegate, they are allowed to take down that language, write it down on a piece of paper, and send a note up to the chair requesting a right of reply. Once the chair is seen to receive the note, the delegate then raises their placard, moves a right of reply, and then the delegate will have the note read by the chair, and the chair will decide whether or not the language cited is sufficiently offensive to allow for a right of reply. If it is sufficiently offensive, the chair will grant the offended delegate between 30 seconds and 1 minute to respond and clarify their objections to the offensive language.